How about them Cowboys? No bueno yesterday. Dak Prescott struggled.
Week 3 showed to be Dallas's most heartbreaking loss of the season to date. Having been up on Seattle 17-3 in the second half, they were unable to capitalize with a win. After the game, Coach 3 Days Nate had this to say about his quarterback, Dak Prescott. "These performances are really starting to piss me off. Dak Prescott knows he needs to play better than this. I made it very clear to him that I will not have a losing season."
The answer for yesterday's loss is Dak Prescott. And I take no pleasure in saying that. You know, I'm a big Dak Prescott fan, even though he's a Cowboy. I hold my nose. But yesterday, the difference in the game was Dak Prescott. He played a really bad game. And by the way, Russell Wilson was no great shakes. But when it was time for him to take a sack, he took a sack, didn't turn the ball over, didn't throw an interception on a drive where it looks like you're going to score, which was the difference in the game. I mean, these were two teams, neither played well. The difference is one has an experienced Super Bowl winning quarterback whose skill set isn't all that much different, much more evolved than Dak Prescott's. But still, he's mobile, he can throw, he's a game manager who's big on third downs, can break a big play with his legs and his arm. Russell Wilson showed you the difference between an experienced, mature Super Bowl winning quarterback and a neophyte, a guy who's still learning the game. Dak Prescott yesterday, if you just have to single one person out for yesterday's loss, the difference in the game was Dak Prescott played poorly, didn't make the big plays he had to, and turned the ball over when he couldn't, and that was the difference.
In Week 4, Dallas would go up against another elite-level quarterback in Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. This would be their first meeting since 2016, and with an 0-3 start, Dallas would need to put up a similar performance that they had 2 years ago.
Glover Quinn trying to run him down and running out of time. It's a touchdown for Elliott. You call a blitz.
As of now, Detroit still stands as Dallas' most recent playoff win. In the wildcard round of 2014, Dallas took them down to the wire for a gutsy win. This would be Romo's last moment of glory in Dallas. This is Coach 3 Days Nate, and I need y'all to be ready for this Week 4 showdown with Detroit. Welcome to the Dallas Cowboys Road to Redemption series.
This is my last resort.
Hey. Are we on, man? What's happening? Oh, here we go. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 3 Days Nate. Here, we hopping on that Madden 19 again, man. We here. Coach 3 Days Nate thinking of a game plan. What's he gonna do, man? Dallas Cowboys are 0-3 on the season, but what's going on with 3 Days Nate? 3 Days Nate finally puts his Madden talents on the big stage, and he can't convert. I think it has to do with my quarterback, but I can't put it all on Dak. You know, the head coach, the strategy, the game plan, and that's not all on Dak. So we're gonna be going into Week 4 against the Detroit Lions, high noon game, man. We're gonna try to get our first dub of the season, man. We're in desperation mode. We gotta start winning games fast. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna skip this week's training, man. I'm gonna let them boys do it on their own. So far, I haven't been having much success, but hopefully we turn that around today. Is this Dak Prescott's last chance, man? I'm getting fed up with Dak Prescott not converting, throwing picks, making turnovers. As if you saw the last stream, man, I was debating just about if I should trade Dak Prescott, but we're gonna give him another shot, man. Is this Dak's last chance? Because I'm getting fed up, man. I'm here to bring the Cowboys Super Bowls and at least some playoff success, and we can't be doing that the way Dak's been playing. So let's get it rolling, man. Let's get this rematch of our 2014 wild card game against the Detroit Lions. Here's head coach, your boy 3 Days Nate. So here we go. We starting that grind. There's just no more ifs, ands, or buts about it, man. We gotta get some dubs.
And this is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Up next, Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions take on Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league and halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Here we go. We back at home, man. I'm ready. I'm ready. Coach 3 Days Night, he's been getting real swole all week just for this big game against the Detroit Lions. Dan Bailey on the field going to lead a squad. Dan Bailey. Look at Rico Gathers hyping up the O-line. Look at him. Tell you what, man, he didn't do half bad. That's actually some decent numbers for a 69 overall tight end. Look at the swole 3 days. Look at the forearms. Here we go. I'm ready, man. Theo Reddick. He ain't gonna get nothing today, man. Hope y'all ready for this, man. Man, I'm excited, man. I feel like I'm about to start playing, man. It's a big game. It's a big game, man. It's a must win for 3 Days Night and the Dallas Cowboys, man. I was very disappointed in last week's performance. We had a 17-3 lead in the second half, and we blew it. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. Leading the charge in quarterback, Matthew Stafford. Georgia Bulldogs, Matthew Stafford.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a
Matthew Stafford ain't having the best of seasons right now.
He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Oh boy, 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 boy. My guy DeMarcus Lawrence, he's out though. We're gonna have to make use without him. I don't know if I want to talk with Charlton in here though. And right at the gate, we give up a big play. Hold on, man. Let's make some. I wonder if how good is Randy Gregory on this game. I know he hasn't really produced much in real life, but if he's even on this game, because I know he's kind of like off the roster. He's down here, 76. I might throw him in there a little bit. Who's this guy? I don't know. I'm gonna try. Randy Gregory kind of got some speed on him sometimes, so I'm gonna throw him in there. See if maybe he can get some things done. So let's try that. Let's put Taco Charlton over here, man. I would like Taco Charlton to start developing. That was our first round pick last year. He didn't do much at all last year. I didn't hear really much of anything of him last season. So let's see if we can make him something in Madden.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Alright, not as only a 3-yard gain. I'll take it. Who's on this Lions offense? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy 3 Days Nate. For those of you just joining us, we're on that Madden 19 grind with a must-win here with the Dallas Cowboys. Coach 3 Days Nate, he's stressing. But Jerry Jones, he's having him at the helm still. He said, hey, Jerry told me, he said, you can make all the decisions. If you need to get rid of Dak Prescott, if he ain't producing, you can get rid of Dak Prescott. So, I don't know, this might be Dak's last chance. I don't got much patience with losing.
They'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
All right, here we go. Oh! That's my bad. Taco Charlton was about to make me look like a genius. Throw him in the starting lineup. And then Randy Gregory was about to make me look like Nobel Prize winner, putting him in the starting lineup. He almost got that sack too, but we couldn't get it. Gave up the 1st down. Now they're in field goal range. We still got to step up. Bend, don't break. Mess him up. Is that Luke Wilson? Former Seattle Seahawks. I believe so.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move
Garrett Blunt, I don't know. I didn't know he went to Detroit. Oh, here we go. It's a sack. Oh, never mind. That's a TD. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Luke Wilson, his first touchdown on the year.
Well, off to a bad start. Now we're gonna have to rely on We got to rely on Dak Prescott now.
This is a crew
Bring
that
us
come
back
out
in this
flat
game.
their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator.
All right, come on,
Still
man.
got some hills to
We got to turn
climb,
this
but
around.
they can get there.
Tavon
I
Austin.
run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air. a little sun.
Oh, we almost had a hole. We got a good return, though.
Nice work
31.
on the return
I'll
as they
take it.
start their drive
Look, Coach 3 Days
past
Nate.
the 30-yard line.
Say, Dak, you're going to lose your job.
Now ready to go
If
on
you don't get it done today. Dak, it's your last chance. We're going to call back Romo from out of the stands. Oh, my God. Look at that touchdown-interception ratio. Oh, my goodness.
It's funny how we always talk about
All right, we're going to throw 5 touchdowns with Dak today.
One analytic has been there for a long time.
For 5
Teams that
touchdowns with
start
Dak Prescott
0-3
today, man. Let's see how it
usually
does.
don't make the playoffs. So we know one quarterback today that's determined to end that slide right now. It's not impossible.
Just kidding, man. We're going to give the ball to Zeke about 35 times. Oh, here we go. We got a big run right out the gate. 17 yards. Let's get it. Ándale, ándale, ándale.
17 yards on the pickup there.
Like Raymond Ortiz says, just feed him. Feed him. Ah! It's
Boy,
great.
does it at a high level, doesn't he?
That boy,
Because
Ezekiel
when I watch him,
Elliott.
I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral.
Oh, here we go. We got some gaps. It's a decent run. It's a decent pickup.
The tackle there by Quandre Diggs.
Hey, if there's anybody watching, man, y'all let me know if we lose today, should I trade Dak Prescott? Of course, if he has a good game and we still lose, I mean, that ain't on him, but I will certainly blame the first 3 losses on Dak Prescott.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Well,
This is scooped up by the Lions. Taking it right down Broadway. And he
wow.
touchdown.
First of all, how did he get that boost as soon as he picked up the ball? Second of all, Dak Prescott is getting so much closer to losing his job, man. Oh, my goodness.
Nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Ah, what happened, man?
Credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Why am I sideline guys getting hyped?
And that'll make the score 14-0.
Just like that, man, we're down 14-0 in this must-win game.
This fielded at the 2.
I can't believe it.
And he'll get it
I don't know what I got to do with these
26-yard
guys.
line just across the
This is
25.
a sign of things to come for the Dallas Cowboys. I don't know if I want to be watching this season.
Set to take the field.
This is
Already
horrible.
2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25.
Zeke's going to have to get like 50 touches for us to have a chance.
Touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0.
Come on, push it, Zeke!
Lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
What these guys got on
And the
defense?
starting crew defensively for Detroit.
Finishing in the top 10
I don't
in
know
the
any
NFL
of
with
these
12
guys.
sacks last year was Ziggy
Shane
Johnson.
Ray, I know he used to play for
Absolutely
Denver.
love his backstory.
Glover Quinn.
BYU to run track, maybe play some basketball.
A lot of no-names on that
Instead
Detroit
discovered a
defense.
game he'd never played before, American football. And now look at him, a perennial double-digit sack guy in the league.
To throw is Prescott. And hold it.
There you go, Rico Gathers.
And he will have a first
Trying to make him into a
down
superstar.
about the 40.
Making him the next Jason
His
Witt.
first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole
Got
lot of
Allen
yardage
Hurns
on
over
the
there
play,
with
but
one-on-one
did what
coverage.
was
See if we can
supposed
take
to.
it back. Oh, they're blitzing.
First down.
Turn around, turn around. Oh, my goodness.
To throw, Prescott. He was looking to get it to Allen Hurns that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That is not the play we needed.
And then there's one you got to put a
They brought a
timer
strong
on.
blitz on that one, though.
That one came in hot.
That came in hot, but overthrown out of his reach and incomplete.
Nowhere near the receiver.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott.
There we go. Hey, Terrence Williams!
Terrence Williams.
Where you been?
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
You know, a lot of people kind of have some high aspirations, saying, you know, this is Terrence Williams' chance, become the #1 receiver. But in my honesty, I think his time has passed. If he was going to be good, he would have showed us already. And I just don't think Terrence Williams is ever going to be really elite. But he could still be a pretty solid player. Hopefully, he can develop into something nice. But as far as being elite, I think his time has passed on showing us if he's elite.
Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
On that note, I'm going to go deep to him. Ah!
Hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back.
I wish I had a big-time receiver, man. Every time I throw it up for a jump ball, they can't ever come down with it.
It just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense.
Hey, it's the Patriots' old defensive coordinator, Patricia, I think. I wonder how he's going to do in Detroit this year. There we go. Send me some blocks. Give me some blocks. Get off me. I like it. Man, let's get in that end zone.
Goes for 13 yards and it moves the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback,
oh no.
Oh
No.
Against the defense. And it worked
Went straight through the gap on that one, man.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he?
Here we go.
Play
Play before the first quarter ends.
Disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing,
Go up and get that, T-Will. Ah, come on.
To try and keep him away from their plays.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
Look at all these Lions highlights. Coach 3 Days Nate arguing with the rest, man, saying that. Could you please give me a better quarterback, ref? Please.
Sports is fueled by Gatorade, the sports fuel company.
Sitting alongside Charles Davis.
Yeah, man. 3 Days Nate got a Gatorade sponsorship. They put him in his Madden stream just for him, nobody else.
Facing a 3rd and long here.
Oh, man. Let's see. We gotta make a big play on this one, man. We need 13 yards.
3rd and long for Prescott.
Did he catch? Ah!
But he's not gonna have a first down.
Come on! He catch the one time he catches it, it's out of bounds.
Brings up 4th. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all.
I think that's Dan Bailey's like 2nd field goal of the season.
It shows on the scoreboard.
A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Dozen plays and all we got was a field goal.
Here, right, partner?
Wow.
Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big.
You guys ever seen somebody get messed up by Dan Bailey?
Bend, don't
I'm gonna hit stick somebody with Dan Bailey this season. Y'all just watch.
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10.
Come on, man. We gotta step it up. We need big plays. Big plays.
On 1st down at Stafford.
Can't get past that line.
Moving it here to Marvin Jones.
Stafford is carving us up so far. 5 for 5.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you don't lollipop it in the middle of the field,
come on, Taco.
Usually happen. It takes a strong arm guy who can wipe your
Bro, like, do we have anybody covering? Or, like, what's the deal, man? Just every play, all 6 of these passes, someone's been open.
They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
They'll run again with Blunt.
Come on, Sean Lee. Don't let him shrug you off like that. All right, let's come on. Big stop right here, man. We can get right back in this game if we can stop him.
We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well.
I'm bringing the house on this one.
What I like to say.
Could cost us, but we're bringing the house. Get to him. Oh my goodness.
Defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Come on, man. Why is Luke Wilson killing this right now?
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision.
Oh, come on, pick that off! Don't just stick your hand out, man. Go in for the interception.
There for a good pickup. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they throw.
It is the first time.
Every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something.
Oh, here we go. We got a sack. That's a big time sack right there from my boy Xavier Woods from the New Day. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's not the same Xavier Woods, but still big time sack.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly,
oh man,
the momentum
I need y'all to hold him.
I
need y'all to hold them.
Very fickle man.
Here we go. Here we go.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. He hits Riddick underneath.
Get him. Oh my! Don't tell me he got a first down.
Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
They're gonna kick it. They're gonna fake it on me like Seattle did. All right, at least we kept it a 2-touchdown game. We got to get a touchdown. If we can get a touchdown, we get the ball after halftime, man. We might be in a good position. We got to score.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip
I'm gonna take that touchback. I'm gonna take those 25 yards.
They didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off.
Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. We got a hold of the left. Oh, so I thought. Never mind. I guess I didn't take account the cornerbacks.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Oh boy. All right, come on. See what they're running. Ah! Come on! Golly, man.
15-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. We'll remind you once again, coming up at halftime, we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
We need a new approach, man. What is happening? We can't ever get so hard for us to get some good offense.
A crafty veteran. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards.
Dang, man.
And the Lions will take
Let's get a quick 3 and out.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly.
Ah, and I got a rough in the passer. I already know it.
But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if
You gotta be kidding me.
You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
Dang, man.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before.
That's a killer.
On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
Stafford.
Golly, man. Just all these little dinky routes. They're killing us.
A nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of
get to him, get to him.
Nowadays.
To the right here to Wilson.
Oh, nice. He actually broke it up.
It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result...
All right, man, let's get a big stop. Get to him. Get him! Ah, come on.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move.
What's going on, everybody? If there's anybody just joining us, we're all back on that Madden 19 grind. Trying to get our first win, man, but it's tough. This Dallas Cowboys team this year is making it real hard to play some good games. They are bad. They are really bad.
They'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
I don't know if I just started sucking at Madden or something, bro, or if this team's just not as good as anymore. But man, it's been rough. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna give up on at least another field goal.
Now it's third down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for a
God, he dropped it. I like it. I was about to say, man.
They got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage.
I'm paranoid now, man. Last week, freaking Seattle did a fake punt on me. I don't know what.
The defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. No problems in the field goal department so far.
Oh, man. We have 3 timeouts. We could at least get a field goal before halftime. Give me a good return, Tavon.
His confidence should be sky high.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Cowboys
we can get a big play out the game. We're going to give it to our playmaker, Ezekiel Elliott. As long as they ain't running, man. I hope they bring a blitz, honestly. Man, it's Dak Prescott. Oh, my. Pick up the ball. Oh, my God. What the heck? What? Oh, my God. Why did nobody pick up the ball?
For that offense, defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up
Dak, what are you doing, bro? What? Like, why?
It's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that
like, I just ran over the ball. Like, there's not a button to pick up the ball. So how the heck? Why didn't he pick it up?
Prater on to add the extra point.
This is ridiculous.
Prater for the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return.
24-point game, man.
This fielded at the 2.
I mean, when my quarterback freaking turns the ball over 5 times every game, what are you supposed to? How do you freaking win like that?
And now here come the Cowboys. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty.
Good Lord. Did he catch that?
But also gets to and through a hole before it can close down.
It's a nice catch.
The benefit to that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
Prescott now from the 50. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
All right, man.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout.
Maybe we can get a field goal at least.
15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go. Let's finish now.
And give me another first down. Might be able to get a field goal.
First down. A dump off to Elliott. And a pretty
Alright.
little juke move there on a nice gain.
I'll take it.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short.
About 49 yards. I think it's manageable.
Left in the first half.
Oh man, it's been a rough game.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And
Dan Bailey, MVP.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
Man, it's rough. It is rough right now.
EA Sports.
It's tough being 3 days late.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. A lot to get to here. Game you're watching. It's Matthew Stafford, who's had it working in the first half.
It's freaking Dak Prescott fumbling the ball is what's been going on.
Go into the second half. And to get you through it, we give it back to Brandon God.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Not really, but
Here's Prater now set to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
give me a good return.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive.
Zeke Elliott hadn't even got a touchdown this season.
Though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create.
Oh, come on. Ah! Why is there no explosion on this? Like, there's no speed burst, man. If he had just turned on the Jets, he would have got a big game.
To start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him.
All right, that's nice.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time.
Just gonna have to start running the ball, man.
It looks way too easy right
until he
now.
gets tired.
2 carries, 2 straight first down runs. The eyes are carrying the legs to the proper hole, but they're being created by an offensive line that has the leverage game going for him right now.
Still down 3 touchdowns, man.
Front, creating space, and he's finding it in a big way. Gotta love what they're doing on offense right now.
I got a lot of guys in the box. I think they're gonna get us in the back. Dang, man, come on.
44 here. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy on the
We
running
got Tavon
game
us.
on the
Let's see if we can
last
get
4
him good
plays.
on a good screen.
Right out of my mouth so far. 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Oh, come on, come on. Turn on the Jets! Golly, can none of our guys outrun anybody? I like the big game, but he should have been gone.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you
I'll
can
take
pick
it
up
though,
in
man. That's big.
chunks
That's big.
And strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense.
Here we go.
Balance,
That TD. Ah!
And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they got.
Monzy, get us in the end zone, buddy. Get us in the end zone, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Hey, 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 hey. There we go. Let's get it.
Cowboys get a bit closer. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third
we
quarter
desperately
to get back
needed
in
it.
this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick
All right,
this
man.
one
Let's
away.
hold him. Let's get the ball back real quick. Let's make it a one-score game before the fourth quarter comes.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down.
Oh, come on. Get past this line.
Throwing the out route incomplete.
Could not get past that guard,
And he
man.
goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Stafford to the former Seahawks.
The sun is starting to beam down on AT&T Stadium.
5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming
Looks
a
pretty legit.
volume pass catcher. Used to be a
This looks cool.
right safety valve. Throw one to him every so often.
It's like a real game. I can't even see these fools.
Nowadays, an integral part of the passing
Got to
game,
drop.
and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go playing football.
Get that ball out of his hands. Thank you.
Nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision
Wilson's
came
been
at the
targeted
exact
7 times. I think I can tell who
He's
the number
reaching
1
to
guy
bring in the
is.
football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Get by him. Wrap him up, wrap him up.
By Wilson. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
All right, let's go.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. And let's gaze our attention on Ezekiel Elliott. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter.
I think if they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this.
Dang it, man. Nope.
And that one blown up quickly.
Come on.
He's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Here's Prescott.
Catch that. Ah, come on.
Contact made.
Freaking any type of jump ball, none of my guys can ever get it.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
It's a nice tackle.
And they've been on the
God dang it, man. That was our chance. We really needed to get something done on that drive.
Matthew Stafford now to lead his offense back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent. Just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader.
There we go.
That you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just want you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter. Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
There we go.
Respect.
And he works his way forward for a couple.
All right, man. Come on. Hold him. Hold him. Don't let him get 10 yards. That's as simple as that, man.
To get him going, he's a big part of their offense.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Goodbye, line.
Here's Stafford.
Got a lot of blockers. I had put someone in the middle for a reason, and there's still nobody there.
He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Oh my God,
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
One of the selling points of the end route.
Dang, man, we're probably gonna lose this game
nice
again.
sight line to his receiver, and almost on a direct shot, able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success.
Come on, can any of you cornerbacks get in front of the receiver?
Back now here on EA Sports.
I swear, man, why is this team so
Lions holding on to
bad?
football, they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4.
I'm gonna try to start playing coverage, man, but I don't know.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's
Got hurt. Wow, and a freaking gap right up the middle. Oh man, what is happening? Like, why can't we ever have any success?
How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before this series began, I know exactly what to say to the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Doesn't even matter. They're already in field goal range.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation.
Gonna make it a 3-possession game, man. There's nothing we can do.
Make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's gonna take to slow.
Oh, let's go! Let's go! That's what we needed. Sean Lee, the only consistent player on this team. Come on, you stupid idiots on offense. Get me a touchdown.
Techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right.
Give me a big
Well,
game.
and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, 2nd half, no quitting.
Oh, I was about to get pissed. If a freaking defensive tackle just picked that off.
Their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense isn't possessing it, making plays downfield, and you just continue to harass the receivers.
Man, you gotta get this.
And maybe the big play does occur down the road.
Prescott from the gun on.
Come on, Rico. Catch the ball. You gotta catch that, son. It's in your hands.
It's become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the
Goodness.
NFL. But if you drop the football, that position
like,
can get
that's not even on me, man. Like,
you
you just gotta catch it.
Running back in that spot, there are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his 1st drop, his 2nd drop of the game. Desperation time. Prescott on 4.
Come on.
And that is
You gotta be kidding me. Like, come on. Like, what?
In terrific field position.
Bro.
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game.
What was that?
Anything there on 4th.
What was that?
Discouraged here. They can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career.
That's not even.
We've seen these types of situations.
You got
teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get started on defense.
That's how you know, man. This game's just not meant to me.
Quickly in the backfield, down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts.
What the heck?
But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
Bro, this game pisses me off.
At the 2-minute warning. First target, first catch at a 1st down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just one hit so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, you know, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. Here's one, and he is was met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2.
I don't even know what to say, man.
Down. The Lions on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 11. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. We'll run it here with Blunt. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Oh, block it, block it! Let's go! Take, oh, pick it up and take it all the way! Imagine if we had scored on that last drive. How big that would have been. Tell me the logic that whenever Dak Prescott fumbles and all this madness is going on, their defensive lineman can pick it up and run it. But when I block it, my safety can't pick it up and run it and try to make a return. What was that? What kind of pass?
Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I'm telling you, man, what is with this year's game?
Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure to the
golly, man.
passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Wow, he actually caught it.
A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st. He's such a
like, I shouldn't be surprised if they catch it. Like, that's not how this game should play. Like, it's ridiculous that I get surprised when they actually catch it.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you.
Like, why couldn't you do that on the last drive, Rico? Can you give me a good reason why you couldn't have caught it?
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 1st down, Prescott. And this one brought in by Gathers.
Come on.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Prescott. Throwing it, and it's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Imagine if we had scored on that last drive. We would actually be in a position to win.
Half number 2. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. Fighting for the end zone.
Oh, get the
His guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board.
Ah! What is happening? Oh my God.
Differential 2 scores. Pretty much game
what
set,
is this?
How about those defensive guys?
Literally at the goal line.
They head back out onto the field.
And you fumble. What? Bro, I can't even believe it. Like 1 centimeter, and he's in the end zone. I'm gonna freaking rip this game to pieces, bro. I don't even. Oh my. Two of the most bull plays I've ever seen in over 10 plus years of playing Madden happen in the same game. Oh my. Like, what do I even do anymore, man? I don't even. I'm just gonna have to overhaul this
National Football League, Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can.
He's on the trade block, man. Any tight ends? I can give him a first round pick. Wow. Oh, that could be next year's first round pick. Screw it, man. You want him? First round pick for next year. Ah, Lee. Well, like, what more do you want? Go ahead. Let's just throw the whole thing at Travis Kelce. What they need? Left guard. We'll give you a left guard. And 2 first round picks. Well, let's do 1 first round pick first. You got first and second round pick for next year. Oh, we're getting there. How about our next 2 first round picks? Dang! Ah. Might be a stupid trade on my part, man, but wow, not even that. Come on, I mean, what else do you want? You need a left guard and a defensive tackle and a first round pick.
Like true goy. Imagine me do, boy. You could never do what I do, boy. Still ducking that I did, boy. In Paris for a hit, boy. These ain't the same type.
Well, maybe not Travis Kelce, man. Might be asking for too much. Alright, we're gonna have to cut it off here. We'll try to get a something going next time. But for right now, y'all keep it right here with your 3 days, Nate. Alright.